I wanted to do a quick watermelon update. These vines, these watermelons look great, but most of them have died back, and so it hasn't rained for 2.5 weeks, and then last night it rained a lot, and it's supposed to rain today and tomorrow, so you know what that means. They're all going to split open. So I decided to go ahead and this morning try and get a bunch of the watermelon harvested and the vines pulled and the garden just kind of cleaned up a little bit. So you can see we pulled those vines, and some of the watermelon are on the porch, but that one was too big. We need a couple people and a wagon for that, so we left that one there. Next to the tomatoes, there was hoops with watermelon, and when we pulled them, there were tons of fuzzy little yellow caterpillar fuzzy little caterpillars, the kind that sting, and they got me. I also had beans underneath here, so there were tons of bean beetles. So I'm going to plant carrots here, and I'm also going to transplant some broccoli and cabbage. So before I do that, we went ahead and put the hoops down and made them as a fence, and we put a couple of the chickens in there, and they've eaten they've eaten all the bugs, and now we split open a watermelon for them and put some clover in, and we leave them there for probably just an hour just to clean up the place, and then we'll put them back in the run. And then you can see I've pulled most of this side, then I still have this side to do, but it's starting to rain, so I'll stop for right now. But we also have another chicken in there eating away, and chickens don't like to be alone. They're social creatures, so the boys are getting another chicken to put in here. And we'll probably keep them in here just because it's shaded and it's a lot safer. That one is kind of put together crudely, and they could get out and animals could get them. So, but this one's a lot safer and it has a lot more green. So we may keep them in here for, 3 or 4 hours before we put them back in the run, just to kind of clean up the place before I move the tractor and plant some more here. And then in addition to those, I have this that needs to be done. Though this watermelon patch, kind of intermingled among the raspberry patch, was late to sprout, or was late to come up. It was volunteer. And so these probably aren't quite ready, but with all that rain, they'll probably still split. So I don't think it's going to happen today as it's raining right now, but maybe if we have a respite from the rain tomorrow morning, we'll get to work doing the same thing. And harvesting all of these. I don't know if you can see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on this side. Probably the same amount on that side. And then we got these from these hoops right here. We got these that were ripe. Quite a few were rotten, split open, or not quite ripe. So those were given to the chickens, and I'm just taking the vines, and there are caterpillars in there, and some fencing I'll have to pull out. There's caterpillars in there, and there are watermelon in there, and I take those straight to the chickens that are in the run. So just a quick update. I'll show you more when I do more, maybe tomorrow. And I will see you in the next video. Have a great day.